be bad here, actually.
I like it.
Because you're talking about Slardar and Tiny, full strength heroes, low on mana pool. You go...
Good luck, friends. And also, oh, no, not friends right now, I think.
Is this going to start already? OG bring all 5 players down into the Radiant jungle. And Nori, the crush on Moon. The pause behind Moon. He has to protect himself inside that snowball. EternalEnvy dropping very, very low. Will he die with a toss up? Envy's down. Peel gets the kill, but a huge grab from Misery. Misery's trying to get out with pieliedie die. OG, there's so much damage being applied to Team Secret. A double kill for N0tail. They want to go for more. pieliedie die, throwing N0tail away, but he'll just switch his target over to Puppey, who's pushed straight into a corner with the shot. Puppey will grab a double kill for Team Secret. We're heating up here in Grand Final Game 1. May not be over just yet. Weeha, Blink coming off cooldown. N0tail not a lot left, and now give him maneuverability with a toss forward. Blink still available. N0tail's dropping low. The runes are only now just going to spawn, but N0tail, the attack Weeha missed uphill once. Can he actually miss it the second time? N0tail salving up into the Secret shot. The attack from Weeha will at least cancel the salve. Then now they'll back it out. The bounty rune, Arctic Burn waiting, but they're waiting for pieliedie to move in and do the toss. The second they do that, pieliedie's position is committed too hard, and now there it is. They waited so long. The toss will come, actually pushing the heal away, but Wyvern finds the kill and levels the board up at 3. Keep N0tail alive. He's still ticking down.
He has 6 stick chargers and a heal.
He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Back behind the tier 1 tower and surviving. Well, actually, pieliedie died. Down Radiant jungle. He thought he was safe on the other side of the tree line, but that observer was still down from OG, helping Miracle to ensure the kill. And if he can't really burn enough mana off here, even with the 2 points up in that mana break, Miracle actually very, very low. The crit slowing down EternalEnvy. There's no more as like an urn for the Invoker. Does this mean you almost bypass the Hand of Ice, look for kills?
Good pressure on pieliedie. He missed the NATO though, and it's still enough.
Yeah, it is. However, support rotating in, that shock, Miracle and Fly, that just split up Misery, gonna miss the crush, but EternalEnvy will arrive. Miracle, the Shallow Grave's there from Fly, they're holding on that mana void, but now with the shard actually locking him in, keeping him in place. Misery will control Moon the Ender for the first time. Now it's Weeha, throws out the Sonic Wave, he'll end up dying, but Envy, when the mana void spills, catches another kill, a double for him. Him chasing after Fly as well. He's blinked off cooldown in 2 seconds now. 1 second time, now off cooldown. Can he get in front of Fly? Probably wants to attack once, then blink forward to ensure the death blow. And a triple kill for EternalEnvy.
EternalEnvy from blinking pretty well. He needs to make use of it. There's a lot of pressure, in my opinion, on Miracle in this game to perform because they can't really utilize the PL against the raid lineup.
Misery,
well.
bottom lane, they're running in the snowball. Misery can turn for a double brush. There goes Jatasso. Misery dying so quickly when Fly arrives with that burst heal. And now Weeha's in trouble. 2 seconds for Blink, and 2 seconds is too long. The Winter Wyvern will find the kill as OG turn it on Secret underneath their own.
OG's lineup is really good at dealing with right now. It's physical damage. They obviously counterpick the Slardar by getting both Cold Embrace and Weave and Shallow Grave mid lane.
Yeah, there's your attack, Puppey. He went instantly for the Hex. Miracle's still going to hit that Tornado. Not sure Puppey will end up surviving with that Urn ticking him down. He'll give a Revenger, and then Puppey, he doesn't survive. The Invoker will reach him. Miracle so far forward with a Shallow Grave allows him to TP out to safety.
Of course, very, very close there, but Puppey's haste does get purged by the Tornado. And that allows Miracle to get that last attack in.
Looks like Miracle's now going to make his rotation down to bottom lane, but he's doing it right underneath the Radiant Observer was, so Secret sees this coming. And they just back up. In fact, they just go for up for top. Moon already crushed up. pieliedie keeps him tossed in the air. With the Stream, it's not enough damage with the 6 charges, but they had enough for the follow-up.
See this movement from OG. They are identifying that if this Envy is a problem, they're going to go on him bottom.
They commit Curse. They go with the EMP as well. He's still got enough mana for a blink. He can get to the trees if he can only blink. There he goes. Back behind the trees. The tornado and the Urn will time out. Miracle will end up dying. Envy so low again. And Misery wants to punish. He's moving forward towards Crypt. The amplification's up. N0tail going to try and create a N0tail going to try and create a buffer between himself as well as the Wyvern and Team Secret. Snowball chasing up the Slardar once again. He should be able to get this cross off. Oh no, yeah he does, but he's already down to Fly. OG, they do get one. As pieliedie die, can he reach the tower in time with the avalanche? That time is being created, but he's ticking down from the Urn. Can't get one more attack in for Miracle to ensure that kill. And it's down to Weeha. Battling against Moon Meander, the Dazzle Weave will give them the vision back behind the tower, scouting out Misery and Weeha as well as stripping their armor away. Weeha down for the count. Misery sprints himself away. He can't afford to die. sprints himself away. He can't afford to die. He's just over 2k gold. He needs to keep this Blink Dagger money. But unfortunately, he can't spend any of it. Miracle with the Cold Snap. Tornado still available. The shards won't lock Misery in, but the Cold Snap will die from the Tornado Falls. As OG find another kill and yet again delay this initiative. Just playing a very defensive observer while they watch Snowtail and
good dodge. Double bounty rune from Miracle.
AM blinking forward. Miracle has to go for the Yules. You have another blink on Envy. Not while he's getting cold snapped up. All the mana is lost. The pieliedie is still going to be here. You've got the Hex meantime a little bit further down the river where Fly dies the Mass Serpent. The Shuttle Grave will keep him alive. But Miracle with a Sonic Wave. Envy actually having his spree ended by the Invoker. So something good coming out here from OG. But pieliedie, he might be lost as well. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off. Fly still fighting. And now OG even get to farm up the Mass Serpent Wars, just sitting in the river. Weeha's trying to get himself out of here. He'll walk past Snowtail, Puppey with a shock and the scream combo. Snowtail taking too much damage, a little too greedy to try and grab that farm. And now it's Puppey, who gets almost 705 gold, but he also gets sharded up. The snowball coming forward. Puppey, where's your mana? He's got 2 one-shots, that won't be enough. Maybe a denial to the Ancients, but a needle attacking to bring him over. Now they start fighting and he is denied up to the Ancients. Weeha start fighting and he is denied up to the Ancients. Weeha, he's got no support, but he's still chopping forward, looking for the Courier. Now the Shadow Strike onto the Tusker. Misery, he has the Blink Dagger up. Moon, he's got to be careful about jumping in. The Tornado is flying in. Misery blinks away. The Tornado catching out Weeha. He'll drop to the ground and dying very quickly after.
And if there's one thing that's just been almost I'm on Anti-Mage in this game, I think. I would say
or Fly
probably go
walks
Blast
in,
Manta.
the smoke's gonna break, and Weeha, well, there's a cross from Misery. Massive Mortar down for the Snowball. Dragonfly up with a Sonic Wave. Hits so hard on OG, but they got so much life. Puppey dropping down low. It's 2 heroes lost. Probably gonna be a third. Misery so low and Fly. The Cold and Bread gets him up. Weeha will die from the fall. It's a double kill for Miracle. It's 4 kills for OG. Where the fight happens. And Weeha is also in a world of hurt. He doesn't have a TP scroll. It's on cooldown for 27 seconds. Miracle's gonna walk over. They go for the Cold Snap. Blink in 1 second time. And Weeha, Tornado again, gonna send him up and he can't get away. The Invoker will find the kill and OG extend their lead shard. Envy avoids the shard damage. Now the Sigil gets vision. He blinks away, but they know exactly where. The Sigil just keeps chasing. Now the Snowball can work from Moon. Envy blinks again. Over down to 28. No touch coming in. The shards will finally catch out the Anti-Mage. No buyback.
There's no alternative for Secret than to play this game on the back of Envy. With how much they've lost.
Miracle. He's found it. Sentry Wars down. There's nowhere to hide. Misery is thinking about to jump over. The EMP though, he needs to wait till it's over. There's Miracle tossed up. pieliedie. They cut their losses. They let him go while Moon goes for the shot. What do you think about this build coming up on the Queen of Pain? We've got Weeha going into an Orchid. Normally that's an item we see when you look for momentum, which they're losing time and time again. Misery, this is going to be an easy kill on this top. Maybe a little bit harder when those Mass Serpent Wars go down. And Moon, well, he just snowballs through it. Mass Serpent Wars very defensive. Crit, they've got control over on him for now. While the Shackles, it's not going to do enough. Crit will end up dying. Tornado keeping Team Secret away from responding to the 3-man gang squad that came behind the Tier 2 tower. Weeha still wants to go for more, but they've lost their Anti-Mage. The Snowball protection grabs the Invoker up to Weeha. They got another punch, not available. Weeha blinked himself away to safety. Further away from pieliedie and away from the safety of the walls, but the EMP will burn pieliedie down. He gets one last toss out, but he'll die over on the side tree line. Weeha, the sole survivor again. Team Secret.
And Envy just lost so much armor from the weave over time. The Walrus Punch dealt like 400 damage to him there from Moonmeander toward the end. He was not ready for that. Now Weeha getting Orchided out.
He blinked down. He wanted to grab that Courier. Now he's blinked. Not only is it on cooldown, but he's Orchided by the Invoker. The Tier 2 tower will...
The tournament, honestly, if you look over the course of the entirety of this event, just so many incredible snowballs that just salvage the fight. It turns the fight from a loss into a big win. Right now. The AM and the PL have the exact same net worth. You go back 10 minutes, Envy was ahead by 2,500 and a battle.
They're going on Puppey. That avalanche buys a little bit of space, but Puppey will still die to the Orchid. There's nothing that can save him from this. So another kill coming the way of the Miracle Invoker. Into the Tier 3 towers that move forward, see pieliedie. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Envy will finish off that Tier 2 tower. So it ends up being a trade. In fact, a Secret gonna dodge this completely and go for a trade-off. It may be a bit of a race, as now Puppey, the Mass Serpent Wars will drop. The Snowball will ensure the kill on the Shadow Shaman as they mop up the Mass Serpent Wars for the Tier 3 tower. Draw the kill on the Shadow Shaman as they mop up the Mount Serpent to the tier 3 tower. Secret are working up. The TVs will come back to curse on Weeha. It doesn't catch out Envy, however. Misery will go for the crush. He doesn't have space to get back out of here as OG, they'll get a double kill into the Invoker. They protect their tier 3 tower. And Is Moon coming back in? He's coming back in. He's looking at pieliedie. pieliedie feeling he's got all the space in the world to farm with
nice.
a Dazzle heal. That's just
such a good read from OG
Envy,
that they can get that kill.
He blinked forward. He's blinked into Moon as well as Fly. The Shadow Wave's there, but he'll blink up, but Moon's still with him. Walrus punches in 2 seconds time. Envy trying to fight this one, but Moon losing his man. The Mana Voice are enough. He got the Greaves off in time, and Envy still doing some work. The Shackles keeping Fly out. There's no Shadow Grave available. Now it's back up as well. The heal from Fly, but Puppey. This may be the fight to end it. The Sunstrike Keeper coming in looking for the pop. And well, it doesn't get close enough, but it doesn't matter. OG, they have taken control.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over right now. They can't defend these barracks whatsoever, and I don't even think they could defend top if there are 5 heroes remaining. In the situation Secret are in, 5-on-5s are unwinnable.
Doing a smoke maneuver. The Invoker is inching his way forward. He sees pieliedie, and Team Secret, there goes your Hex. Secret, they kind of, well, they're not even going to respond. They just let the Tiny die.
They want Tiny to go out.
Classic Puppey way.
Secret. What?
They're letting it go. They've got no choices.
There's no time rating in a grand final, Secret.
There is not. OG again the Megas, and OG, like, it's gifted. There's just nothing else coming. They're not calling the game. OG now have Mega creeps as Secret. The Tiny's up in 6 seconds. They can fight this 5, but that's going to be it. In fact, they just call it before the Tiny is up. GG. OG will take game number 1 against Team Secret, who forfeited AFK inside their fountain. What a start.
Instead of calling GG right away, of course, the moment they call GG, they go out the booth, break time starts. This is the same as taking a timeout, basically, and just getting a little extra time to talk through the game. They do call GG in the end, though, instead of letting OG end the game, so it seems like, okay, they got the key points across that they wanted before their break. And to me, the key point has got to be, why do we keep fighting them? Why do we keep looking for these kills again?